Mama, there goes that minute.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad. But when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Josh Giddey out there with MP, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
MP shot is good.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
On the wing, MP, guarded by Doncic. A nice shot by MP.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Doncic. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Vucevic. On the wing, MP. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. MP's got 7 points.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Pass to Washington. Exum outside. Over Giddey. Here's Washington. And it's Chicago with a board. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And here are the Mavericks now. Chicago making their last shot. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. 7 points in the game.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Here's MP. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The 3 from Washington. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Bulls leading by 4. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Proving he can capitalize from this area, too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
The kick out to Williams. Vucevic, the pass to MP. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Now here's Lively. No made baskets yet. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. MP inside, guarded by Doncic. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Exum, and here's Washington. Outside Irving, from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP drives in. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Exum with it. He's covered by Levine. Exum passes to Lively. Back to Exum. To the inside to win the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
MP, that one's good.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Bulls leading by 12. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Gafford. MP against Gafford. They get it back, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead, up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at Chicago. Right now, a lot of teams are still.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second-half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. MP is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. The 3 from Washington. Fires in the triple. Washington's got 8 points.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Graham.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Washington's shot is good.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Here's MP. Good D by Doncic.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Stolen by Giddey. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Outside Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Exum. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Giddey finds MP. Launches it. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Washington outside. Pass to Irving. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
For Chicago, White comes in for...
Winning time, kid. Get in there.
Here's Irving. Pass to Exum. Here's Lively from behind the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Lively down low, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside Irving. Washington passes to Doncic. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Mavericks trail by 6. Irving for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 39.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
A minute 58 left to play in the 4th quarter. Another 3 for Chicago. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Bulls leading by 10. On the wing, MP, guarded by Doncic. And the 3-pointer goes.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Irving, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. MP's got 47 points. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. 15-point game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And it's good! He hits another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Doncic against MP. Pass to Lively. MP way outside. No good. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Night, MP. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. MP.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hey, Sharms, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, stay in our lane, business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, a more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. What could happen with this team? Good stuff. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Ingles in at the small forward spot. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
MP, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one after the win against the Hornets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gobert finds Ingles. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards, that's good. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. So it's Minnesota now. After the Bulls pick up 2. Out to Conley. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls leading by 4. Levine wide open. Good on the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And he comes up with the deuce.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. Ingles passes to Conley. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Towns against MP. Towns with the steal. MP getting it done for Chicago. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through lineup here for the Bulls. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Bulls trail by 6, and so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Some big guys down front on the block, Towns and Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Conley with the screen on Craig. Shoots. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Towns. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
The offensive rebound. MP, that's for 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Edwards looking it over. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Here is Conley. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Chicago has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Outside, Edwards. Edwards slashing in, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
MP has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take
a look here now at Minnesota. They've started this season on the right foot. Something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. And it's Levine in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. We're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, they're right on the road to doing that.
Yeah, well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated. Definitely. Giddey kicks to MP. And the 3 off target.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
The 3 from MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Ingles to the wing right side. Nifty move. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Edwards. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert, the pass to Ingles. From deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Ingles, still without a basket. Back to Conley. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And here's MP for 3. Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 16. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Conley surveying the D. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 27.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Zach LaVine.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. To the middle. Here's Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. RJ, for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in games. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
And that one falls for Reed. Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Dozier's checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
On the wing, Dosumu. MP looking around. MP to the rack. And the dunk by MP.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. Now Dillingham, still yet to score. No good on the 3. The 3 from MP. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the...
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition.
And, yep, another basket.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in the league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley inside. Gobert, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow...
And again for 3.
And this 3-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Here's Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
MP's shot is good.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Giddey. That one's off. Still out of sync.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better 3-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
And one team is just completely
good. Another from 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. Banked in off the glass.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Edwards with it. Out to the right wing. And here's Conley outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
MP, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first.
And again for three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what...
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Break down the perimeter passes and most shots.
This summer.
We should absolutely.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games.
Okay,
Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look, I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization.
Good game, MP.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
Man, same here. When my manager told me that you wanted to connect, for you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are a good neighbor.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of MPs in my time, but this is the first time I've hooped with one of them.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. We make dreams a reality.
Hey, man, as a token of my appreciation, I got you a couple of gifts. You know, can't welcome someone into the neighborhood without a gift, right?
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, what can I say? You know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Ah, I didn't think you would do it. You did it, man.
I gotta say the best for last, right?
I hear that. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks again, MP. I've really had a great time today.
Thank you.
Yo, MP, how'd that meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team and was running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing him in the offseason, man.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, P, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
Duh, that's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, P. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look, your job is to be a star, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just go be a star. All right, their job is to build a good team. All right, don't let them put that on you, okay?
Look, I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you. All right, but I know you. All right, and I know your dream is to create a dynasty bigger than MJ's. All right, in order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. And for your sake, I hope you see it too.